Hello everyone, it's Snazzy, back to Yap of course. Sorry for the uploading for like, I don't know, 20 days. I may have been sick and I didn't want to record with an ugly voice, so today I really wanted to discuss the freedom that pure loneliness gives the player. I think Minecraft's the only game that gets this feeling so right. Minecraft spawns you completely alone into your own devices. There isn't any NPCs to tell you what to do. There's no dialogue, there's no obvious story. And this contrast sets this game apart from other titles in the gaming industry. The loneliness is the default state, and you get to make the most out of it. I think that's very special. In life, almost everyone has once wished they had control over something, or just in life in general, especially teenagers and young adults, the main demographic that plays Minecraft. I think one of the strengths is that Minecraft has is the fact that you could be ultimately lonely and in control of what happens in your world, and that is also completely unique, that world, and it's nearly impossible for someone to have ever played on that exact same seed. So basically you're discovering this map by yourself. You're being a pioneer, which most people wish they could do now because we discovered a lot of the world already in real life. So in Minecraft, every time you hit the create new world button, you're fundamentally like a pioneer, discovering a new world, a new dimension. And mostly every structure is only there because you made them, you built them yourself with your blood, sweat, and tears, as they say. Your decisions are direct and quickly noticeable compared to real life, with all the saving of money and the long hours at work, and oftentimes you can feel trapped in that environment and it feels like you aren't making any progress, even though you most likely are. But in Minecraft, that progress is noticeable. It's in a way tangible because you can see it, right? Like if you're either getting filthy rich in diamonds, you're just stacking up diamonds and bread, and you can make stuff out of that. Or you're making a town and you're popping up frames and you're popping up houses all over your planned area, and it's making that once vacant plains into a place that looks inhabited, right? And the loneliness also makes you wonder about the lore of Minecraft in general. Like the places that were once bustling with life are now just abandoned and left in ruins, or left in sometimes perfect condition. The examples I can give for this are like ancient cities in the deep dark biome, and if you don't know or are simply not up to date to Minecraft's newer versions, the deep dark biomes is a cave biome that spawns a bunch of like dark plants and such, things called shriekers, catalysts, and sensors, which basically work together to force you to be quiet, or else a boss called the warden spawns and tries to kill you. I'll put some screenshots up because that is a criminally short description of that biome. But these cave biomes, these deep dark cave biomes have ancient cities in them, and they look like they've been abandoned for hundreds of thousands of years, but they look like at one point in time they were a city that people lived in, right? It makes you wonder what caused this to even occur in the first place. Could it have been the wardens, as there is carpet lined throughout the cities? And if you don't know, carpet makes your footsteps silent, which doesn't make any noise, which doesn't summon the warden, basically. Or was it something external, or maybe some kind of viral fungus came through and created all the skull plants, and maybe even the warden is made out of fungus? And another place is the desert temples that naturally spawn in deserts. They were obviously built by somebody, but they do not inhabit the pyramid anymore. The people who made the pyramids don't live there anymore, or they're dead or something like that. Oh man, the only occasional zombie, skeleton, or creeper is in there. And the people who were there had some kind of more advanced knowledge, as the things inside are like hidden hidden chests, and in those hidden chests are processed minerals like smelted gold ingots and iron ingots and diamonds, which is crazy because to get those like processed, it's fundamentally only the player can do that, which is interesting. It's very interesting to think about, and people don't think about the implication of these buildings enough, I don't think, in Minecraft, and it's fun to think about. It's good, like it's good brain candy, I guess. And the crazy part is you're also the only being in the world with a consciousness. Like There's mobs everywhere, but you fundamentally can only make changes, and you are the only logical thinking being with questions and thoughts, which I think enhances the feeling that Minecraft gives, as well as doesn't make you feel bad for making decisions because it doesn't affect anything in the real world, and can't ultimately lead to the downfall of like society or something in the extreme case, right? It doesn't hurt real people either, but you can also experience the loneliness in really immersive ways too. There's plenty of mods on Modern Myth and CurseForge that enhance the ambience of the world, and you could just take in these sounds, nothing but you in the game. I find that the best way to play Minecraft is to have only Minecraft open with the music on slightly, and the only thing you're thinking about is the game and what you're doing. I think fundamentally that's the best way to take in Minecraft. And those are some of those peaceful moments I've ever had in like gaming in general. A few mods I can give for this are present footsteps, dynamic surroundings, some kind of realistic terrain generation mod, better foliage, first person view model, and shaders of course. And if you have some buddies, you can also do an in-world voice chat called simple voice chat, which increases the immersion tenfold because you're hearing the direction your friends are at as if they were there in real life, which is cool. But there is also an illusion of company that you can create, which is the mobs that you can tame and interact with. Like you can have tamed wolves, name them, make them your best friend, or you can have villagers that are named and like talk to them if you're anything like me and act like they're like an actual buddy you see all the time to buy stuff. Like name your mending villager Robert and be like, what's up Robert, I'm here for my daily mending book or something like that, like you're getting coffee at a coffee shop or something like that. And it also creates like an emotional attachment of sorts to the world or to the pets you named, causing you to recreate them and in every world you make. Personally, I always end up getting a wolf named Marty in a lot of my worlds and playthroughs, as it was the first name I ever gave a wolf in Minecraft way back in the day. All this really makes me wonder is if the loneliness that Minecraft gives us is really peace and solitude. The world is being discovered slowly by you, but the dangers around you keep you grounded enough to appreciate the peace and control that you have. Soon enough, you'll lose track of time and get lost in this world, immersed in the textures of something that really is just pixels on a screen, but it's more than that. It's an experience that most just toss to the side as like just a 2-week phase, but those 2 weeks are filled with enjoyment of a game that a big portion of us grew up with, and those memories are just as good as the ones we made as a kid. But we just don't know yet, because like most good things, you don't realize how good you have it until it's gone, right? You don't realize those memories are ones you remember for the rest of your life. And people like to say that these sort of things are a waste of time, when if you just enjoy what you're doing, it's not a waste of time ever, you know? And I think Minecraft nails it on the head when it comes to making just a good experience. And the loneliness is fundamentally what causes such a great experience most of the time. The fact that you can also have friends makes it even better. If you have memories with your family or your friends in this world, it makes it even better, and it makes it feel full of more full of life. And it's great. It makes some of the best memories for people who play games as a kid. And we just don't know how good we had it until it's gone, right? But thank you all for listening. If you like the video, please check out my others I've made discussing Minecraft. Consider subscribing and to help me achieve my dreams of being a super cool YouTuber guy. And comment if you want me to talk about other games other than just Minecraft. I'm totally down to do so. I have a lot of things I'd like to talk about on other games, like Deep Rock Galactic, for example. That game is so peak. And just lore in general. End of video. If you guys want to see me do a world tour of the 1.12 world I have, I'm totally willing to do it, and I might just record it and see if what you guys think about that. But yeah, that'll be snazzy app. So see you guys in the next video.